I really apologise if it sounds a little bit funny when I talk. As you can see, I still have my braces. I've got another few months left. So our first visit of the day was to Buckingham Palace, and that's the reason that we went to London. It was a really lovely family day out. The children are 6 and 2, and they absolutely loved it. It has something to suit all ages, and it is just breathtaking. And this is a very tiny bag, which is very modest for such a grand place that we visited. But as there's nothing that we really needed, we just wanted a kind of memento of our day. And so we got a Christmas tree decoration of a little boot that says Buckingham Palace on it. And that's part of the Royal Collection Trust and costs £12.95. So that's our little bit of royalty on our Christmas tree this year. Being in London, it would be rude not to go shopping. There wasn't anything that I really wanted to buy per se, as we were travelling on the Underground, and with 2 children, pushchairs and bags, it would just be a nightmare. So I really didn't intend to go shopping. We stopped at Hamleys, which is known as the finest toy shop in the world, and I just couldn't resist getting Millie some bits and pieces from there really. The first purchase was, which she is already torn open and used, but I've put back in the box just to show you, is Flitter Fairies. There's a lady on a stall just parked up to one side within the shop, and she was demonstrating the Flitter Fairies. And this comes from a company called Wow Stuff. And I'll pop this on my blog. Basically, it's a fairy that magically flies and follows children around, and you use a little wand to kind of make it look real, and it's really an amazing toy. And we were absolutely gobsmacked when we saw it. So that was £26. Chose this gorgeous tutu. She wanted something that she could wear when controlling her fairy. It really ruffles up and makes you feel like such a princess. That was £22, knocked down to £15.50. We headed to Oxford Street, and I found one of my favourite stores, Forever 21. I just had to buy a few pieces, bearing in mind that I now had quite a few bags on the pushchair, as well as a rucksack for travelling on the Underground. So I didn't want to buy too much because there's nothing that I really need, but I just kind of wanted some pieces that I didn't already own. And I found some really cute bits and pieces. So first off, I have this gorgeous top. Love the colour, love it so much. Forever 21 comes in sizes that small, medium and large. So I was told by a member of staff that a medium is an 8 to 10, a small is a 6 to 8, and a large is a 10 to 12. So I went for everything in a medium. It's a knitted crop top in red, but it actually looks quite orange, like sunburnt orange, so I wouldn't really call that red, but it's £11.50. And it fastens all the way up the back with a lovely gold zip. I think that's gorgeous. I love the details at the sides here where it's just pleated in there, so it really gives you a good shape. I haven't tried it on yet, but I'm really excited about that piece. And it's just something really unusual to add to your wardrobe with a bright, bold colour like that. And you could wear it with gold accessories, with sandals, with high heels. You really can do so much with it. My next piece is a grey skirt, just because it's nice and stretchy and it has a lovely shape and a high waistband. I don't know if you can see, but where my fingers are here, the waistband actually comes from this height here all the way up, so it's nice and big and thick. And you could wear that in the summer really on a chilly evening, or even in the winter with some thick tights. This is called the Heather Grey Black, and it's a short skirt obviously, and it cost £5.50. How amazing is that? And it just gives you a great figure. The next piece that I have, I've become really obsessed with shorts recently. I don't know why. These are just called short woven grey shorts, which have kind of got a bit creased where they're folded in the back. But they're a really good texture and thickness to them. They've got a slight amount of give, but they're quite rigid with a hook and zip at the back. So they're not elasticated, but they've got a little bit of give in them. And they've got lovely zip pocket details at the front. And they also have fake pockets at the back. So I'm hoping, even though I haven't tried any of these on, that this might give a nice peachy bum. And they're quite dressy because of the material. It's kind of like suit trousers that you would wear. So I think that would look really nice with a vest top and just some statement jewellery. And that only came to £11.50, bargain. And again, I got that in a medium, which is a size 8 to 10 hopefully. I saw this and I wasn't really sure about it to start with, but then I kind of got excited that it was just different. It's kind of like tea towel material almost. It's quite thin and very, very soft. It's lovely. And this is just a complete bargain. Again, I got this in a size medium, and I'd probably wear that on a nice casual summer's day, maybe with a bikini top underneath. It would look quite nice. I'm not sure how baggy it is. It does look quite big, so I guess you kind of wear it as a casual kind of thing, maybe even with my smart shorts. That would look quite nice. And this was the steal of the century. It was $14.75, marked down to $7.99, and finally in the sale of £4.95. I just couldn't resist it, and it's different and it kind of reminds me of licorice all sorts. So I kind of like that, it's quite playful. My final purchase was this crop top. You can see a little bit of skin through it, which I think is quite a nice touch. I like wearing pencil skirts and things, so it's nice to be able to wear something up to here and then to finish it with a small top, so it just breaks the body up a bit and gives you longer legs almost. It kind of extends your body up and just looks really nice, especially for summer. So this was in a medium again, and it was originally £10.50 and I got it in the sale for £7.99. Again, I wasn't looking for a crop top. I don't really need it, but look at that. It's so gorgeous. Who could resist? So that was my things from Forever 21. Primark! It is the mecca of all shoppers, just because you never intend to buy anything when you go in. You come out with everything and it's so cheap and affordable. So this is the Primark Oxford Street bag, which I guess they only do in Oxford Street. God, I did get a lot. Okay, so let's start with some vest tops. I always wash my colours together. I know it's really bad. I mix white with colours in my washing machine just because I don't own that many white things. So I never get to do a white wash on its own, which means that they do turn a little bit grey and kind of faded looking. But then I like it when it's not too perfect sometimes, because if it's too bright white, then you show up marks and things on it. But then when you do need a bright white shirt, I never seem to have one, so I always kind of pick up vest tops when I go to Primark. And this was a white size 8 for £2, so it's just one of those kind of staples that I always like to update. This was so cute. I haven't seen anything like it before, which is why I kind of went for it. It's kind of like a bolero, kimono kind of cross, and it has the Aztec kind of print on it, and it's in a mustard colour. And I just love the kind of detail on it. It could really tie a summer outfit together. It's kind of casual but also formal, just because it's so bold and dressy. So here I have it in a size 6 to 8, and that was £12. And I just think it's so quirky and different. I just couldn't not have that. This next one, a kind of shimmery material, and it's pleated in right in the middle. It's got an elasticated waistband and tassels on the sleeves. Tassels are just everywhere at the moment. They're finishing shorts and skirts and different bags and things. It just seems to be the summer trend to put tassels on everything. So this is a really nice piece. It comes in red, but it's more pink and floral, which again is on trend at the moment for florals. And it just looks really pretty and different, really. I probably will look like a sofa cushion when I wear it, but I think when it's on, it will do it more justice than what it looks like off. So I got this in a size medium, which is a bit strange because it normally says 8 or 10 or something. but it says medium, and it was £10, and that's part of the new summer range. I also picked up some Carmex, which is a moisturising lip balm. And when I was on a photo shoot, I think about 2 months ago, a makeup artist told me that Carmex is better for your lips than any other product. Because I always use Vaseline or Blistex, just because my lips tend to be quite dry. And if you're putting a colour on a lipstick or even a gloss, it's always good to have a base first, and it just helps colour to stay longer and just to remain smooth. So these were £2 each, and as I hadn't seen them for sale anywhere before, because it's an American brand I believe, I then thought I'll just buy 2. And I don't know how long they last, but just so I've got a good stock of them. But they're really good long-lasting relief for dry chapped lips, and it's just great for the summer because it keeps them protected and naturally glossy and plump. And everyone likes a plump lip. And finally, I finished up, as you do when you go to Primark, with a pack of 4 tea towels, which are 100% cotton, and they were £3.50. Just because I kind of felt guilty that I brought these things, and buying my kitchen a treat is just makes me feel a bit better, really. And it justifies me buying so much things that I didn't need. That was my things from Primark. Finally, Millie talked me into a few things to go with her fairy stuff. So when we were in there, we couldn't resist kind of having a look through the girly section and finding some treats. Now, she pulled all of the price tags off of her clothes as soon as we got on the train. She literally rifled through the bags and wanted to wear it then and then, so ripped off the tags, and I had to do everything I could to stop her getting changed in front of everyone. So here are the tags here, but they're all basically ages 8 to 9, because she's 7 this year, but she is quite tall, so I always put her in the next size up, just because then it gives her room to grow, and also it means that the tops are long enough and cover high enough. And they're basically all pink and purple, and £5 and £6 in ages 8 to 9 and 9 to 10. So let's have a look. This is the first item, which is a lovely skirt that she wanted. After she got her tutu, she then decided that she wanted quite a close tutu. So the other one's very big and puffy, and this is more of a flared skirt. So it's almost like a tutu meets a skirt, and it's in a lovely bright pink with lacy floral detail, and just goes really nice with her kind of fairy boho chic kind of style, which is lovely. So that's about £5. As she had a purple tutu, she then decided that she'd like a purple top to go with it. And this is a pretty little cami vest with a kind of purple blouse over the top. So it's a black vest underneath, and it has a lovely zip back opening, and it's just really floaty and dreamy, which she wanted to go with her tutu. And I think that makes a nice contribution to it. And then she kind of convinced me that when she had a pink skirt as well, that she would then need a pink top to go with it, even though she has a wardrobe filled with millions of pink tops. Got her this lovely sheer jumper, and you just pop it on in the evening or something if it's a bit chilly, and it keeps the wind off, but it wouldn't keep you warm on a cold day. It's definitely a summer top. I would never put this on a child without something underneath, as it is see-through. So it's a good idea to be able to pop something under it. Alternatively, if you've got something that's white or yellow or pink or purple, you could also put that underneath, and it shows through and adds a nice effect. And finally, she needed some sunglasses. Apparently she needed them. She does have about 7 pairs already, but these ones were different. They came in a little pouch, and she's got heart-shaped ones, and these were kind of rounded off. Blue handles and smoothed off soft rubbery kind of front to them. They were £1, which is an absolute bargain, and come with a tie bag. My final product, which I didn't buy whilst out shopping, but came via the post, is my 28-day detox by Tiny Tea. and it's made by Your Tea. You have it for a month in a row, and afterwards it leaves you cleansed and revitalised. So I'm looking forward to vlogging about that. All items that I purchased today you can see on my blog at tracykiss.com. They'll be going up individually, bit by bit each day. I post normally 1 to 2 posts per day on my blog, so keep an eye out. And if there's any questions you have, then drop me a line. You can email me at tracy@tracykiss.com. And I hope that you liked my shopping haul today. I had so much fun and broke the bank, but it was totally worth it, and spontaneous shopping trips are always the best. Give me some ideas for some videos that you'd like to see, or if there's products that you would like me to review, then do get in touch, leave comments below and visit me online.